What do you feel is missing? What do you think needs to be done? Because sometimes, like I said, when you don't see a change happening out there that's admiring, that you can admire, sometimes the answer to that void is in you because of that. Your frustration is to the point where you're frustrated with the whole lot of them. Now, one time, Minister Farrakhan recently had sat down all his ministers and says, I'm not pleased with none of y'all. And he sat them all down. That was just recently. And he said, all y'all no longer ministers, y'all all students. Now that's the same sentiment that I'm getting from you. You just fed up with the whole lot of the youth representation out there. So what do you think is the problem? Are they fronting? Is it weak? Why is it weak, you know? Because if you had to say something to the Kanyes, to the Nas's, to the 50 Centses, all those rappers out there, and all so-called youth organizers, and you don't see, you're not satisfied with the process that they're going through, how they representing, what would you say to them? Because they got the mics. They got the mics. So if they got the mics, you got a chance now to say something to them. What aren't they doing? That you not even moved by all of them. They selling millions of records and all of that. You not moved by none of that. So what's the problem? What would you say to them? Not sure yet, but that's something for you to think about then. We're gonna move to you, brother. Same questions. So let's start with the elderly, the older generation. Is there anyone of the old generation that are leaders in activists or singers or any celebrities that you admire?
Like the 100 black men in law enforcement, like those, they try to help the community a little bit. Like they, I don't know if they try to help out here, but like in different boroughs they try to help. Like I don't know about out here, but they probably did.
Okay, 100 blacks in law enforcement definitely out there doing the righteous thing. I concur with you on that. What other that's one. You got 4 more to name. And it doesn't have to. It can stop at 3, but you could do up to 5. So you got 1. Who else?
Like Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King.
He helped us.
He helped us to what?
He helped us get try to stop segregation a little bit.
Okay.
It's still going on, but you don't really see it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like Martin Luther King, he helped us, but like he helped us from it seemed like he only helped us for the time when he was alive. After he died, it seemed like all that just stopped. Like,
fell apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's serious right there. It's the truth. And you said Martin Luther King. You said the 100 blacks in law enforcement. Who else?
That's it.
That's it. What about of the youth, the young generation? None.
But they just trying to like. Most likely, you don't really hear the young generation giving sermons.
You don't hear of them. Is that you think? That
they probably doing it. They probably trying to promote it, but like out here we don't hear it because you hear the music on the radio or somebody playing out their car.
So all you hearing is the negative. You're not hearing of the positive. See, that's where we going at. You're not hearing the positive things that they're doing. Like recently, did you know alica-keys is in a project where she's going to Africa and helping to give aid to Africa, and she's connected with organization, I forget the name of the organization. It's the AIDS point. They point at the AIDS situation. You don't know about that? You don't know about Jay-Z? He went out to Africa and he
I knew
he went to Africa and he had set up the pipeline for them to get water, for a tribe to get water. You know about some things like that. Did that affect you in any way?
In Africa, yeah, but
what about here?
Can I just add? Yeah, I want to add to that question. Do you feel like these Jay-Z's, these alica-keys, okay, going to Africa to give aid, but our people need aid in the streets here in America?
That's where he was going.
We're suffering. Our people are dying in the streets. I mean, do you think these rappers that are making millions should come in the hood and really give back by building programs, creating jobs that don't fail?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think they should. Like, basically because like the cops mess with us and arrest us out here because we have nothing outside. All we have outside is benches and parks. All we do is sit outside all day. Like we have nothing around here. Like we have no like nothing out here. No really big parks. If it is a big park, it's like we sitting here, the cops still a mess with us, or like we have no close movie theaters.
So this basically they
No
sitting
movie
on all
theaters.
this cake,
Yeah.
and y'all here under attack.
And we have all this like all this empty space. They could like make stuff for us to go do, like make things for us to come and do instead of sitting outside.
This is a sad reality because it's the truth,
it's
man.
like when we walked over there to check out the what arverne-by-the-sea, and we seen a big
Right.
sign YMCA.
Right.
You know that's coming for that area.
Right,
You know,
right.
we need a
It's
YMCA
for
for
this
this area,
exactly,
for the young
for
black youth.
Edgemont.
That's for them. That's for their little rich,
Thing right
$500,000 community over there.
Yeah,
You know?
they making all these houses and stuff like
can build something.
just they making all these houses and more people coming in, and it's just gonna lead to like more people and violence and stuff. And like everything that's going on now is gonna get even like heavier.
Let's talk about that. All right, you got a new community developing not too far from me. We're talking about less than 10 blocks away. A totally new community that's of a different class as far as finance. They're mid class and higher upper class people. All right, so called because they getting more money or whatever. Their house is 500,000 and up. We live in rent stabilized, some stabilized, some not stabilized situations. We're poor up in here in Edgemont. Are you going to school with some of these people?
No.
Yeah.
They are in your school that
Some-
live over there?
Some of them is in the school because like it's not many schools out here.
Right, see that's what we're getting at. 'Cause
There's not
they're
many
not building.
schools.
They have a school that they plan on building over there. We saw that, but that's just one little school. Now, so it's already a thriving community out there. So they gotta have some youth going to some of these schools out here. What's happening with those youth? Are they? Because they don't have gangs over there. I don't know if they do. What's going on with that? How do you see that?
It's like they sticking these new kids in these schools, and people is looking at them like how I see it is leading to more violence because people looking at them. Oh, they live in those new houses. They charge such for rent. They family must be rich. Now all the kids, like all the little bad kids in school, want to get up on him and take his money and stuff. And
You seeing
rob
that?
him and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think that? See, what happened is you feel that what's happening here. Do you think a gang may grow out of there for protection?
Yeah.
You think so? You think that would be the wise thing for them to do?
Nah, but
I don't think so.
No, I'm going somewhere with this. Do you think it'd be wise for them to start a gang over there?
I don't think so.
All right, well, but you think, all right, you saying okay, but do you don't think it's wise? Why you don't think it's wise for them to start their own gang over there?
I never said I don't think it's wise. I don't think it's wise for anybody to start a new gang because